good songs though.
Not for me.
But it's because he has the girl group that sings with him. I forgot their name.
Cut close.
Yeah, that's it.
Bye.
So he always puts them on the. But it makes it better.
I know.
Yeah.
Say that though. He did do "Make It Last Forever," the original.
Make it last forever.
That's a tune.
No, my one's the one that Teddy Riley done. I wanna.
No, that's okay. All right. That's classic. That's classic New Jack Swing. Keith Sweat in
When I
his
could
zone.
tolerate the mosquitoes.
Hips grinding.
'Cause, like when he sings, you just when he sings, I feel like I want to go like that, like I wanna. It's like nah. Oh, if you're listening, if you're watching, don't adjust your set.
When did that happen?
Because yes, the duo that I said have not blessed you yet. We're here.
Hey.
Myself, Mr. Two Drinks, aka Drinks. We have to my left.
Oh, it's me this time, but I'm always on the left anyway. Oh yeah, it still works.
What are you? Are you Falcon?
Hey.
No, you Black Panther. No, it's Falcon, isn't it?
Captain America, you mean?
To your left.
Captain America.
Black America.
He's Captain America. Put some respect on his name.
No, I'm not putting no respect
No,
on
he
him.
walked past.
He's always to me. He's always the guy that got beat by a bee rabbit. Clarence.
Bee Rabbit.
Yeah, Anthony Mackie was the lead guy.
That's a crazy name.
He was the lead guy in 8 Mile. 8 Mile.
And his real name was Clarence.
I haven't, you know.
And Clarence's parents have a real fine marriage.
I keep telling people films you can't like. I don't watch them like. I just
You're
I'm crazy. Yeah.
See, do you remember what I was talking about last week about people having memorable things that they remember?
This man don't remember shit.
Do you know what I mean? Like, he
No,
just said Clarence, and straight to my head I went, and Clarence's parents have a real fine marriage.
Yeah.
I remember, you know, a couple, you know.
Little lines that you just, you know, you carry.
Yeah, like I watched a
with you
couple
forever.
films here and there, you know. But it was all the hood films when I was very, very
precisely
young.
hood.
But when I was a kid, though, like, because I didn't really watch films growing up, but it was more dictated by, once again, what my brother had on TV. Yeah.
You're a criminal, that's why.
Sad days, man.
You was out there shotting, innit? As a youngster.
Shit, man.
That's why you never put your face on camera. You was out there shotting.
Kay Rhys, this is going to be a weird question. When you used to watch these hood films, and obviously they're hood films, so they have sex scenes in them. When sex scenes came on, did you have the type of brothers who was like, all right, this is what you got to do, yeah? Yeah?
No.
Or were they like, no, close your eyes?
No, you know what? We just like just watched it, innit? Like
Quiet.
Yeah,
No one said that.
No one said that. But you know what? We say. But you know what's the most uncomfortable?
He was eating some crisps. Like,
You know what's the most
If I'm
uncomfortable?
quiet, maybe they will kick me out.
You know what's the most uncomfortable? A sex scene when your parents is in the
yeah.
room. That right there, yo.
yeah. I've been there.
Yo, I've been there.
I've been there.
Yeah.
I'm watching. My head is just like.
Yeah, you
And
just can't.
I'm trying not to look at my mum and my dad. I'm
Yeah, you
like,
just gotta keep
There's
it
nothing
real.
more
Like,
awkward in the world
yeah.
when you're sitting there and you're like, oh no, they're about to get it. Oh no, they're about to get it. And you look, and your parent is already looking at you like, what are you looking at?
Yeah, no, for real. For real, what are you looking at? That's the worst. It's the worst.
Nothing. I'm not looking at nothing.
actually not.
I'm nothing. So I'm nothing. You're looking at nothing. Now I'm all nervous.
You know, like
I'm not even having the sex and I'm nervous.
WWE as well, like when it will come on. But you know what? I wasn't ever into milk in it, so. Oh, yeah. So am I like I said? Yeah, I wasn't into you know, yeah, never went through the snow bunny crisis that quite a few people went through. But when like Trish Stratus and all them man will come online, like it was a bit mad. Come on the TV and that.
You're like, uh-oh.
But I wasn't into milk though, so I was okay in it. I don't know if there was any.
Wait.
Yeah,
So
no.
because you weren't into milk, it was okay that one got through.
Even though I was young, my joint wasn't taken into. No, real talk, my joint was just like, nah, man.
Lord.
Yeah.
Gabriel, so you mean to tell me, even now, there is not one
Milk.
person of...
So when I was growing up, it was two people. It was Fergie from Black Eyed Peas, yeah. And then it was Chelsea from That's a Raven.
Okay.
So what I realised in my adult life, This is more so like, because, like, when did... That's another question. But when did... Actually, no, wait. When did you guys realise you like what you like? Like, personality traits and certain things. When did you realise you were a personality person over a looks person, or a looks person over a personality person?
I don't know at age. I don't know at age, but I knew what I liked.
Was it in your early teens, though, when you were in secondary school?
Probably teens. But I didn't... Like, personality-wise, I was still like, let's try it.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
You never know. Or sometimes it's like whatever lights me back.
Yeah.
No, that sounds bad.
No. Hey, listen, I'm sitting here going through some generational trauma right here, thinking about that question.
I remember your story on...
Listen,
I remember the story.
I wasn't always the handsome devil that I am these days. So it was really just like, yo... Anyone? Anyone?
Going 25, 25 once.
That's
25.
I like that. And it just started from there.
Yeah, I remember like that kind of made me like That's a Raven and then that Fergie. That kind of made me realize I'm attracted to humor and talent, which is weird. I didn't understand it.
She's got to laugh you to the bed.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, like I want someone that I can laugh with, like, or someone that shares the same humor as me. I don't want to be around someone that it's boring to be around. I don't want to. But and then I think it was my first year in university. That's when I realised I'm definitely way more of a personality person, and there's certain traits I'm attracted to. But it's because when I worked in Marks and Spencer's, there was a girl I worked with called Farah, and I remember she was like so. She was so feminine. Like anytime you made a mistake, and because I was new at the time, every time I make a mistake, she'll be there to solve the problem. And she was like our mum at work, and it was weird. And I remember saying to my guy,
was she her age?
Yeah, she was older than us.
Okay.
And I remember saying to my guy, I did not know I'm attracted to those nurturing traits.
Yeah.
And then I that kind of made me realize, I'm like, oh wow, like that does bring out a softer spot in me. Like I'm willing to go an extra mile for someone who's like that, if that makes sense.
Yeah. That makes
and I learned that in uni, so that's late. That's quite late.
No, but sometimes things do change as well.
100%.
You can change the type of person you go for at a later stage.
Yeah.
Sometimes now I just like peace.
Nah, for real.
I don't know what
in this current climate.
I want peace.
In this current climate, what's going on in the world right now? Yeah, you just need something. Yeah, you need peace.
So,
It's just tough.
But okay.
At this point, you kind of just want somebody who gets you.
Yeah.
So they know when you want to sit down and watch something. They know when you want to just sit down in the same room and maybe just be on your phone.
For someone in sync.
They know somebody who's like, oh, do you want to go and see some music? They'll buy tickets for somebody who they know you will like.
Yeah.
Stuff like that just makes every day seem less fucked up.
Quick question before you actually get onto like obviously the main parts. Yeah. Does politics matter to you? So if your wife is a conservative and you're not, or the vice versa, like does that matter to you? Because I see people talk about that. Like, that's very important. And obviously with the Welcome to the Culture page that my boy runs, I see it more that, you know, the Republicans and the Democrats, like, it's much more intense over there than it is over here.
I've never noticed it over here.
I haven't.
Politics in relationships seems to be more of an American thing, because with the Democrats, Republicans, and all them things, they, you know, they really the politicians who represent those parties really do represent that party, and whatever that party is whatever that person who's up front is selling. Over here, not so much. You know, okay, if you're in the support the Green Party, all right, cool. If anything, and I think at this age, it would make me more interested to see how that person can then discuss the points of that party, whether I support a party or not. Just, you know, okay, why do you support that party? I'm interested in learning why you're interested in that. So, you know, open my mind. See if you can convince me. Maybe I can say you've got some points. Maybe I say, you're out your fucking mind. What's going to be one of the things like that?
I'm intrigued.
Yeah.
And I think sometimes it's nice to have someone who has probably maybe a different opinion. And sometimes it could be like, oh, I didn't see it that way.
100%. I like a bit of, you know, I like someone that disagrees with me. Because it means as well they're their own person.
Yeah.
And they're very honest. I find that honest people will tend to disagree with you when they don't. When they don't feel as if something's correct, they would let you know. Or, no, I don't think what you're saying is right. But a yes man, nah, I wouldn't want a yes man. Someone who's just gonna agree.
You don't want a yes man, no?
Oh well, of course. I mean, yeah, that's a why. That's a why. No, wait, no, hold on. I said I don't want a yes man though. So that's the. I saved it. I saved it.
You didn't save it because
I saved it.
you want a man.
I'll say, but yeah, nah,
okay,
it's
we're not doing it in the back.
having someone who's gonna agree with you.
You want someone who's gonna tell him no? That's what you want.
Having someone who's gonna agree with you all the time is yeah.
Gabs, come here.
What's funny though, yeah,
I've got a
is
headache tonight, Gabriel.
can there be someone that disagrees
Not-
with you?
Not tonight, Gabs. I'm tired.
Can there,
I'm washing my hair.
I was gonna say, can there be someone that disagrees with you all the time, but then still gives you peace if they disagree with you all the time?
All the time?
Well, a lot of the time, majority.
It depends
more
what
than 50-50.
what they disagree on.
Okay, yeah, makes sense.
Yeah, it depends what they
I hear you.
disagree on.
Yeah.
Maybe you're just fucking wrong all the time. But you're not looking at yourself. You're looking at
yourself.
Why
Yeah,
is
yeah,
she telling me I'm wrong all the time? What's wrong with her? Wait a minute. No.
Is it me?
What's wrong with me?
Nah, that happens to me a lot, though.
Okay, for you.
What, that you're wrong all the time?
No, listen, I do this thing, yeah, where I do something wrong. I do something wrong, and even with my artists, I could be harsher. I could do something wrong, and then I always say, I've always been taught, before you go to sleep, reflect on your day and everything you've done.
Okay.
And try and see if you can reconcile things before you go to sleep.
So
Because you never know what's going to happen.
You send that text or voice note back like,
Yeah, so I was-
you know, earlier, right?
Yeah, no, I do. Yeah,
man,
because I ain't
sorry,
got
you
pride.
get me?
Yeah, do you know what it is?
Sorry.
I haven't got pride. Like with me, I'm very very comfortable apologizing to people when
But
I'm wrong.
that's good though. That's growth as well, because
Yeah.
that means you've
Young and
relayed.
yeah.
You've relayed what's happening for the day, and then you've like clocked it
100%.
like, because sometimes obviously we're human, right? So you can't always break down things when they happen.
At that moment,
So
exactly.
sometimes
right?
if you look back and think, you know what, ooh, shouldn't have said it,
yeah,
or I
yeah.
shouldn't have said it that way, or shouldn't blah blah. I understand now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you can like say that back.
Yeah.
So yeah,
No,
I get that.
100%.
I get that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. Oh,
Alright, guys, welcome to episode 177 of the Different Strokes
What
podcast. Here's me, myself, Mr. O in the building. With to my right we have,
drinks.
and on his right we have.
Gabriel, but low key, I think we did this, you know.
No, what?
Well, we didn't introduce you.
As,
Oh yeah, true. I cut it
as
off.
you
yeah.
can see,
I'm mad.
we are missing Rhys and we're missing Kay because they live in some muckle part of London and they can't get here. So you know, we miss y'all.
All right, you had a subject last week that you wanted to talk about, which was going to be a deep one. Pause.
I remember that.
Well, you remember a deep one, yeah?
I mean, I remember the topic, didn't it?
This is a man check.
Ooh.
If this makes sense.
Okay.
It's kind of a what would you do in this kind of situation?
Right.
Okay.
And this actually happened. So this is a real situation that actually happened.
Right.
All right. So I got on the bus. I was getting a bus from Stratford. Running from the Stratford Centre out to the bus stop. As I'm getting on the bus, I'm seeing 5 boys, mixed group, black, white, Asian, 5 of them, right? Getting on the bus. As they're getting on the bus, they're looking behind me. The way they're looking behind me and the way that they're jittery, it tells me something's going on behind me. I look behind me, there's 6 men with balaclavas pointed in their direction as they're getting on the bus. They get on the bus, go upstairs. I go upstairs because that's a bus. As I'm getting on the bus, I turn around. The balaclava boys are like, no, come, to get on my bus. Instantly, if you want
Spidey
to
sense?
call it a black Spidey sense, call it that London Spidey sense, call it that coming up in the community where you're just used to certain things. I didn't feel good. The first set of boys had gone upstairs and gone to the back of the bus. Why they did that, don't know. I got on, I sat near the door, near the stairs.
Okay.
As I sat down, the 6 balaclava boys all came up the stairs. Energy, yeah, all right, come. All walked to the back, literally sat on the boys, basically. Basic shakedown, yeah, let me see your phone. You could see the boys were sitting there. One of them was damn near shit. Like you could see him shaking, like he was vexed because he had to give his phone to one of the boys. It then got a bit handy. This whole time I'm sitting there. There's other people on this bus upstairs. No one is looking. I wanted to get up. I wanted to go over there. So the only thing that I did that I thought I could do was I sat, and instead of sitting facing the front, I literally turned in my whole seat and looked at the whole thing going on, so that everyone involved could see I was looking.
You're there, yeah.
One of them then started to get hands. Nah, man, give me your things. I'm looking, like properly looking, like yeah, you can see me looking. 2 stops later, they obviously did. I don't know if they got something. They jumped off the bus. As they've jumped off the bus now, one of them must have got robbed for something. I don't know what, because he was then like, no, and he was looking for them. The other boys were sitting there, literally shaking. 2 of them were actually in tears. And I was looking at them, and I actually got up and I went to them. I said, look, boys, whatever it is that you may have lost right now, look at it like you are able to get off this bus and take yourself home.
Yep.
If you decide that you wanted to say no, your picture could be on the news. Mm-hmm. It happens that quick. The Asian boy, the white boy, they were lit, like his face was flush red. He was in tears. He was shaking. He was like, no, that's never happened to me before. I said, look, forget anything you may have lost. You are able to get off this bus and take yourself home. Mm-hmm. Do that. Then the one who must have lost something, he's like, no, come here, look. I'm like, boys, be safe. They got off the bus. That was it. But it just fucked with me so much because I was like, I felt like I wanted to do more. But at the same time, as well as the safety of their boys, the safety of the people on the bus, my safety as well, for me to then go over there and then someone pulls something and now everyone is reaching. But at the same time, when they were trying to shake most of the boys down and they kept like they had full bellies on and they kept looking at me and I kept like, yeah, I'm here. There's not much I can do, but there's somebody who's literally here. And if you want, don't give a fuck. I'm taking notes. So I see what you're wearing. I see the smell. I see your shoes. It was hard.
It's weird because like you've got to take care of yourself for starters.
Of course.
You've got a daughter. You've got loved ones. It's scary.
And that's what made me. That was what my thought process was as well.
But you also in your head you're thinking, yeah, but
this is wrong.
Yeah. This
is wrong, man.
And it's weird that I'd sympathise with people who probably just turn their head and be like, it's not me. I don't want to be on the bus. I don't want to be involved.
One woman was sitting 2 seats in front, didn't turn her head once.
And then I think today I read that someone got shot. I think 2 people got shot and killed in Hackney. Randomly, some 42-year-old woman and some young teenager. And I think there's a couple more that was wounded. I don't know why. But these type of things are very scary. Like I remember when my youngest got robbed in Westfield for his phone. They had a blade on him. So I don't have the
Because
answers
then,
for
because then it
it.
makes you think, what do you do in that situation?
I don't think there's no right or wrong. Because if you step in, that could be, you could make matters worse.
That could
Yeah.
be you, yeah. Do you know, at the same time, I think you need to... It's not... What you did isn't cowardly, because you did everything within your power to let them know that your presence is there. And the talk you even gave them afterwards to prevent anything else from happening is very important. If you saw it and you just turned a blind eye and you've gone away, and then you haven't gone to check up afterwards, then you can probably feel a bit bad. And even still, you can't feel that bad because it's fight or flight. It's one of those things where you can't, you don't know what you're gonna do until you're in that position. And it's one of those things where everyone can say, "Oh yeah, I'll go up and I'll do." You know, for example, it's like I saw a video and it was a boxer and he was dragging his partner, and a woman's retweeted this and she said, "All the men that are there are cowards. How can they not have gone up and blah 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 blah?" But she didn't know she was retweeting a world champion who's knocked out 27 out of his 29 opponents and he's undefeated. There's nothing you could have done in that situation, even if you went there, and even if you tried to be tough. What would have happened? Your clock would have got cleaned. You couldn't have done. So it's like these young boys nowadays, you don't know what kind of weapon he's got on him, what kind of like, and these guys nowadays, they don't care. They'll do it broad day, anywhere, like anywhere they'll do. They don't care. Like, so yeah, man, I think you did the right thing. You had the conversation afterwards. You can't be too harsh on yourself because
there's not much you could do.
And I'll be honest in saying, I've been young like that myself, and whenever I've had a problem with someone, and I was young, I'm talking like in my early teenage, if an adult came up to me and tried to, shut up.
You wouldn't listen to
I'm not trying to hear you. So I know, and I wasn't even reckless, and I know how I would have reacted.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking, imagine if I was nowadays they're way more reckless. So it would have been, bro, like, shut up, man. What's wrong with you?
What are you speaking to me for?
Exactly. So, yeah, man, you did the right thing, man. You did the right thing.
It was that scary reminder of just London.
You didn't take out your phone and start recording.
No.
That would be weird. A lot of people do that.
And the worst thing was that as the Balaclava boys got off the bus, one of them, as the last one, as he was walking past me, he looked at me and he went, "See, I saved them."
From what?
And I was like, "Well, okay, I know what you're trying to say, but
what? Save them could have been worse.
you don't know about like the after effects of when something like that fucking happens, and when the next time one of them boys gets on a bus, how he's just gonna naturally feel."
There's that, and the vicious cycle where them boys now may carry something to prevent,
because they
getting
feel
robbed,
like something's happened before, so I've got to protect myself.
Even just wanting to get back, even just wanting to retaliate, like, because I'm guessing they were outnumbered, right? So that's another thing, and you would want to get back.
And as I say, because there was one of them who was like a little bit hyped.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
He's like, "No, come." He said the words, and these words stuck with me because I was like, "Yo, if this guy is taking you off the bus to go and do something," he was like, "No, come you man, come." I went, "Come you man." That
That's a wild bar.
that was not.
That's
Not. We're staying in the moment, Gabriel. We're staying in the moment.
I know.
Because you've never heard. In a fighting situation, had someone say, "Come you man," and then you've gone.
No.
He's vexed.
Around
The funny thing is as well, yeah. You know the funny thing about that sentence, right? The "you man," yeah.
Come you man.
Yeah. The funny thing about that sentence is,
man's saying you man.
even the guys that are there that aren't on it. Once you hear that statement, now you're dragged into it. And I've been in that, and all of these things we've experienced before. It doesn't matter how on the road we grew up in certain areas where, listen, there's certain things you've just experienced just out of default. You didn't choose to, but you've just grown up
involved in this shit.
And I was like, yeah. So it's like you remember, and it's like, as you said, it stuck with you because it's like, okay, yeah, I've heard this before. I've been in this situation.
You know what I mean? You've
before.
heard, "Oh man, come, and he's going to do this."
And it's always the irrational person that drives his friend to do the nonsense, and then guess what? Did anyone hear that?
What was that?
Yeah, what's that?
Was it you?
Oh, what?
Disrespect.
Yeah, I don't know what that was. It's always the person that drags their friend into something, and then guess what? The sad part of the story is the irrational one always survives. It's the friend that didn't want to get involved. That's the one that ended up in jail.
Too many times we hear that story. Too many times.
And then they'll be hugging the mum in the funeral and that, and it's like, yo, listen, you was the one. That was the friend that your
That
mum
should have
said.
been you.
The mum said, don't go and hang around with
That one.
with this boy here, and you did, and yeah, it's nuts. We've seen it, man. It's crazy. It's crazy.
Well, all right. Here's a question. What was the name? What was the name of the boy that your mum told you not to go out and play with?
Oh, there was a couple.
Give me one name.
There was a couple.
Ian.
Mine was Dennis.
No, for me it was for me it was Emmanuel.
Ooh.
Emmanuel.
Yeah. For me it was
Boy,
Emmanuel.
sounds like problems.
Yeah.
Look like he slapped his mama.
All right, talking about problems, yeah. I'm gonna say this for starters, and then I'm gonna go into it. Imagine holding your girl down during all her hardships, and then she says this. All right, let me zoom in on this, because I was like, rah. All right, during all my hard times, you were by my side. When I lost my job, you were there.
Okay.
When I got sick with cancer, you was there.
Ooh,
When my mother passed away, you were there.
mm-hmm.
When my house burnt to the ground, you were there.
She must love me.
And when my business failed, you were by my side. And he texted back saying, yes, baby, I would always be there for you. She texted back saying, no, I think you bring bad luck.
Yo. What? See, I don't even feel rattled is like an explanation for how I would feel. What?
This is exactly what. When you just take a situation and you just find a way to put my ass on my head, so I'm now upside down. Because
That's crazy. I don't know what I'll do if I got that.
are you not seeing that I'm there for you?
While it's happening, yeah.
I would turn into a criminal after that.
That's not.
I would have no heart left.
I'm calling her best friend after that. We're going on a few dates. We're going on a few dates. Yeah, we're doing it. Yeah.
Excuse me. Tramp, don't you think you might be the problem? These bad shit's happening to you too, you know.
It's great. Yeah, that's. And the thing is that why I think it's crazy. I've been around people that naturally have. Well, I don't believe in naturally having bad luck, but I've been around people that have had a tough time, and I never feel as if it's rubbing off on me. Like I never feel as if like
You're not the problem, no?
yeah. No, I never feel as if I'm getting myself into problems because I'm around someone else who's getting themselves into problems. Or I never feel as if I don't know. I don't blame my issues on people if I'm experiencing something because I'm experiencing it and I'm meant to experience it.
No, like, I get it. I mean, if I've taken you radiation shopping and suddenly you get cancer, alright, cool.
Yeah.
My fault.
It's on me.
This one's on me. My bad. If, you know, I was running cocaine out of the back of your shop and they shut your business down, alright,
My bad.
Yeah.
my bad, again, on me. But if these things are just happening to you,
Yeah, it's not,
That's you.
madame,
it's not fair. Man.
and I'm here holding you down
It's not fair.
during this,
Well, like, it's that Bow Wow and Amari, isn't it? Let me.
you're having your Michael Douglas falling down moment, and I'm here supporting you,
That's crazy.
and I'm the problem?
Oh, she'll never find a better one.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, she'll never find a better one.
Oh, madame, you're about to be a single Christmas for you.
Low key though, yeah. Like whoever that got that message, he should appreciate getting that message now.
He
He's
dodged,
learned,
he
yeah,
dodged
that's
the
taught him
bullets.
something.
Yeah, because you gotta.
What's that taught him? Don't hold her down.
No, that's taught him about how she thinks about him.
Him. Mm-hmm.
And also what she thinks about herself. She is so strong. She's not even thought, you know what? Maybe I'm bad luck.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you know that time I went to Cuba and they said don't touch that natural monument, and I touched it. Nah, it still can't be me though. Mm-mm.
It's you.
Went to Cuba and touched that natural.
When the man shouted, "Don't read from the book," and you read from the book. Well, look at you now, innit?
Yeah, do.
But it's his. Come on, love. Take some accountability.
It's not fair.
Sorry, I tried to finish the sentence. Couldn't say it. Take some accountability in yourself, my dear. Instead of looking at this guy in bad luck, look at the fact that you've not had to go through the worst of all of those situations, because he's been there.
He's been there. You ain't had to go through it by yourself.
You ain't been going through this thing by yourself.
Now you're by yourself.
All of these things that if you were going through by yourself could have broke a person, and he was there for you. But he's the problem. All right, cool.
Bye.
Let's see how you handle these next 10 years. By yourself.
Bye, Felicia.
That's
All right.
messed up.
Watchdog Ofcom has drafted a guidance with suggestions on how to prevent children from getting to getting information or seeing porn. They suggest porn sites could begin scanning faces on new attempts to deter underage users. How you gonna scan someone's face, for starters? How's someone gonna own up to scan my face? I'm watching porn. When you see that black screen and you're watching yourself, like, what the hell?
Insanity.
So you read this. I have to set up my phone after I've already set up my juice and my towel ready to go, and then I'm gonna look in my phone with my pre-masturbation face like this.
That's a guilt trip right there.
In order just to log into Pornhub. What long thing? Come on now.
Some low moments right there. Looking at the screen like, click.
This is unfortunately a byproduct of just having so much access to everything. Back in the day, there were tapes.
DVDs.
We weren't meant to watch the tapes, but somehow,
We got hold of them tapes.
as youngsters, we got hold of them tapes.
Or the top shelf.
Sorry, uncle, I found your tapes. Yeah. Kids these days who now have access to everything, who also have parents who are really happy to just give them a phone, give them a laptop, not put any parental settings on, and just let them go now.
Run helter skelter.
Literally.
To go through the rig, and because it's a lot sometimes with these settings and how to set them and organize them, it takes a lot. So some people are just given the freedom to do whatever they want.
Yeah, but
And-
as parents, you don't naturally think, oh, they're going to watch porn.
Mm-hmm.
But because of all the pop-ups as well, depends what sites you go to, porn is there.
There are ways to and that was like my point of back in the day it was videotape. They weren't just readily available. They weren't just out. There wasn't like a shop. Somehow we got them, we found them, we watched them.
Yeah.
So when you give people and children unlimited access to everything, this is going to be a problem. I don't think though.
Because even the pop-up like, are you over 18? Of course everyone's going to tick that.
Well,
Like, come on now. Yeah.
I could be halfway through and want to switch to the other side and got to do a whole nother face. So now I'm mid.
Mid-beat.
And it doesn't recognise my face. Come on now.
But then...
Because what next? They're saying that you may have to scan your actual private part in order to get into a porn site.
Yeah, it's just crazy.
If they start at your face,
I think the UK is becoming a bit too strict, you know. I think it's becoming, I don't know, man. Like,
I don't know.
Yeah, man. When they tried to make weed class B, I was like, okay, you guys are doing too much now. Countries around the world are just letting people have it for free.
There's even
Get behind it.
like there's even some sorts of in the
Get
adult
behind
in the adult industry. There's some sorts of levels of porn that they've banned that you're allowed to do in other countries. So like, I know this from speaking to a porn star. So she said she's got to travel to Czech Republic, Czech Republic, because there's certain scenes you can't do in this country because they're banned. I'm like, oh right.
Anal?
No, not anal. It's
Double
more.
anal? DP?
It could be that, you know. I know there's a like. It could. It's one of those ones where it's
Ooh,
yeah.
could be a
It's
DP. Oh,
it's a tough one. It's a yeah.
Glory hole?
I don't know. You know. I need to find out.
Gangbang?
I think it's like BDSM related though.
Oh, okay. Ooh, golden showers, rainbows.
I think it'll be like strangling or something like that.
Say rainbow.
Go for it.
Yeah, I don't even want to know.
Rainbow. What? Yeah. What is that?
You care to
End of the sentence.
end of the rainbow?
No, end of the sentence. Period.
Anyway, swiftly moving on. Woo!
It's not for everybody.
Definitely not for everybody.
It's not for everybody.
And excuse the pun when I say this. What sucked as a child that you love as an adult?
Oh.
I'm gonna go first.
Okay.
I'm gonna say vegetables.
Yeah, I used to hate parsnips.
I still hate broccoli.
Yeah.
No, not broccoli.
Cauliflower.
No, not cauliflower. Brussels sprouts.
Oh, that's wild.
They're foul.
wild. Yeah.
Nah,
No.
you can sexy up Brussels
Nah, you
sprouts.
can't.
Come
You can't.
on.
You can't jazz it. Nah.
You can.
Me and Brussels sprouts got.
Put them in the oven.
Add salt
Yeah.
and bacon that people say.
What the white people? No, add some. Put them in the oven. Some olive oil, little bit of honey, salt.
Don't try and disguise it.
Yeah, don't do that.
Roasted. Oh
Nah,
my
you
God,
trying to
Brussels-
disguise it, man.
Roasted Brussels sprouts are
Nah.
not too shabby.
Yeah.
Nah, leave me alone.
That ain't it, y'all. That ain't it, y'all.
No,
It's not the one, man. It's not the one,
You are
dog.
slipping.
That
You can't
ain't
get
it,
up.
dog.
Nah, I slipped. That's it. Done.
I used to
Sleep. Sleep. Let's talk about
That's very
sleep.
true. That is
Son
so-
of a bitch.
So underrated.
Yo,
Underrated.
when your parents used to be sending you to bed and you're like, no, I want to stay up, feeling like you were missing all the best parts of the day. You felt like all the best parts of the day, of conversation, of family time, and TV all kicked in once you went to bed.
For me, it's cranberry juice.
Huh?
I used to hate cranberry juice.
I didn't even know cranberry juice when I was younger.
I did. No, parents used to drink it. No,
Cranberry juice?
yeah.
You never got it as a child.
No, because it had the bitter. Yeah,
That-
towards the end. Yeah, but now I like it. Now I'm like,
There is no way to describe in words cranberry juice. But if you go to someone, yeah, it's got that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking
I find
about?
it weird though that it could be so sweet and didn't have that.
I have
taste of it.
Disaronno and cranberry juice. That's
Okay.
Now you're talking.
that's my
a-
ish.
That's that drinks right there.
Yeah. Alcohol,
Yo.
I guess. I didn't like alcohol I just didn't have alcohol as a child, but you know, when your dad just gives you a little something, you're just like, ew, what's this?
I liked alcohol as a child, but I had different adults who would hook me up.
Wow.
So I had my Bailey's auntie. I had
Oh.
my South African auntie would hook me up with vodka every once in a while. I had my beer uncles who'd pop around for parties every once in a while. Yeah, I sound like a real drunkard in my house.
Yeah, you definitely do.
In a Nigerian house under the eyes of God.
That's mad. What about you, Gabs? No, you said cranberry juice.
Yeah,
didn't
cranberry juice.
Cranberry juice. Nah, man, we need more sleep. Like, we need more sleep. They used to tell us sleep is important. I get it. But take a nap. No, I don't want to take a nap. No, take a nap. Listen,
We had too much
I'll
energy,
leave work to take a nap.
Do you feel that?
Flip my
Do you,
own school.
do you feel that especially the era that we were brought up in, where we didn't have phones and stuff like that, we had more energy to go play or to to do things.
To wear yourself out in order to get you tired.
But the kids now literally just sit in front of a screen all the time.
And then you tell them to go to bed where they've had no energy, they've not been energetic, so they're just in a perpetual state of.
Or sometimes they're so glued to the screen they have to have the screen all the time.
Even when they sleep.
Yeah.
And then they become adults who can't sleep.
Yeah.
And they become adults with anxiety and they don't know where it's coming from.
Yep.
Listen, it's a cycle. It's a cycle. But sleep for me. Sleep's massive.
Okay.
Cranberry juice though, Gabriel.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I can't.
Go you.
That's special.
It's very special.
Okay, I got one. Okay, so.
Oh gosh.
So, as you all know, GTA, the trailer for GTA 6 came out the other day, recently. And
doesn't come out to 2025.
It doesn't come out till the fam.
What's the point?
I'm seeing sexy reds and that in the girls twerking and that. I've never seen that before.
As a game player, there was nothing more pissed off I got up about that trailer than it coming to the end and then going, coming 2025. I'm like, it's not even... Anyway, that's not it. It's not even 2024. You should have kept the trailer. Bastards. But... there is a hashtag which was trending recently called Ban GTA 6 because
stupid generation.
People are trying to cancel GTA 6 because they are trying to link the game to Zionism.
Oh, go away, man. If they cancel this, I'm done. Because that's a game I want to play. Like, they can't cancel that, man. I'll ride out.
Can they just... I feel like this generation or last couple of years or even before that, you can sometimes just turn over the channel.
Yeah, they act like they act like you have to. Do you know?
Yeah, you can turn over the channel and shut the fuck up.
They act.
You
like
can easily do that.
They act like they have no control.
Pay it no mind. Oh, that's not for me. Let me move on.
But real talk, as like my mum will say, what's your own?
What's your own?
Yeah, what is your own? Like, it's not yours, bro.
Tell Auntie I say hello.
You got
with dead lyrics there.
You know about that? What is your own?
What is your own with this one?
Yeah. Oh man.
And it made me realize that you can see the change in times around us in the terms of just when the last GTA came out. And, you know, it was what it was. Everyone loved it. Everyone played it. People are still playing GTA Online. Every once in a while, I'll go on just to see if my 23 million is still there.
Yeah.
But, again, that was like, what? That was over a decade ago.
Yeah.
Where now, just the trailer came out. And they're calling it Zionist. They're calling it, I'm not playing a game where, you know, I'm allowed to shoot police.
Then don't play it then. No one's asking you, no one's telling you to play it.
This game, children shouldn't be allowed to play this game. It's not
for children.
Which again, there must be some entitlement coming from somewhere. If you're like, okay, this thing is rated 18, it's for adults. It's an adult game.
But alright, but do you know sometimes what they're doing as well by trying to say ban something or I don't know or do something to it?
Go on.
It heightens it even more that people want to play it.
There was a game back in the day,
and kids will want it.
There was two games back in the day that one of them they wanted to ban. That was Getaway.
That was like GTA.
And I played that all the time. It's one of my favorites. And then there was one they actually banned, but I still played it, and I enjoyed it even better.
No, Max Payne was
no Manhunt. Do you remember Manhunt?
Oh yes, yeah.
And I still played it, and I enjoyed it every day. My mum would come into my room.
Enjoy it more 'cause
my
it
mum
was
would come
banned?
into my room. What's this wicked game you're playing? Yeah, mum. Yeah, I'm a bad boy. I don't listen to the rules. I play these sort of games.
Play these games.
Yes.
I think
what
when
are
you
you
try
gonna do
to-
about it? You bought it. Like, yeah, nah, man.
Nah, we all have our little rebellion.
Yeah,
somehow,
nah.
innit?
Do you know what I'm saying? Playing football in a state where it says no balls allowed.
Big time. And then you blast the ball on the side. You blast the ball on the side.
It
Yeah,
gets
right.
like that, man. It gets like that. You
Damn right it gets like that. You have to do
No,
them
you,
kind
you
of
kick the ball against the side,
Yeah.
and then you feel good, like.
And then the neighbour comes out. You're not meant to play balls. Shut up.
Shut up.
man. Shut up, Sally.
Yeah.
Go feed your children fish fingers and mashed potato, whatever you're always giving
And the
them
car
for dinner.
comes, you have to shout out car.
Yeah, man. Right.
Guys, this is what. Live that life.
Sally again, always running her
It bees
stupid
like that
mouth.
sometimes. Like you have to break the rules.
Yeah, no. for
Like
real,
complaining
man.
about complaining's sake. Like there's not gonna be a film. There's not gonna be a game that everyone's gonna like.
Yep.
But what you can do is shut the fuck up.
Yep.
That's all you have to do.
And don't support it then. Just
Every-
don't support it. You don't
everything-
have to.
Everything
I
isn't
will.
for everyone. Everyone can't go to the same party, to the same supermarket, to the same dance, to get the same place to go and get shoes, to the same whorehouse if that's what you're into. But you can just not go to or indulge in what someone else wants to indulge in.
No, for real, man. That's even better for the people that buy physical copies of games and then queue up. Yeah, man. If you want to cancel it, less people in the queue.
Yeah.
Yeah, less people in the queue, man. We'll get it.
You're only
with
bringing
that.
more hype to the
Yeah,
game.
Yeah.
Oh, what they want to ban it?
why
I want to
not?
play it.
Nah, but when GTA comes out, listen, man.
Is that
man.
is that only for PS5 then?
PS5, Xbox
I've
One.
been waiting.
I need to get a sugar mama.
Yeah, I need that PS5 love in my life.
Sugar mamas, applications and stuff. They're available.
2 at drinks at hotmail.com.
Let me know. All right.
That's stupid though. That's stupid. I mean, there have been madder things in madder games. Well, although GTA is kind of the benchmark.
GTA is one
It
of
is
the
the benchmark.
the top ones.
But to say you want to ban it,
Behave, man.
That's just stupid.
Behave.
It's just a game.
And saying he's Zionist is even worse because now you're like, wait, GTA doesn't support Palestine? Wait, why? The game hasn't even come out yet.
Why do we want GTA to support
The game-
Palestine? What? What, a game where you could blow people off and kill? What is that? What you want supporting Palestine or what? What's
And
wrong with you?
how can they support it?
Yeah, like, yeah, how? Like,
I'd rather they just didn't have an opinion. I'm fine with that, you know.
glad of them just
I'm
being.
fine with that.
Yeah, I'm glad of them just being a games company.
You know?
I don't care.
So what
like-
about Call of Duty? So what about Call of Duty? Does that like
Nothing.
that can go suck something, man?
Nothing. World's going crazy.
It's too sensitive.
All right, I got a question. Who is an artist you refuse to listen to despite the hype about their music? I mean,
Oh, that's a good one.
I can go all.
Oh, that's a you.
I can say Little Baby,
Victor Meldrew,
Little Dirk, 21 Savage,
NBA YoungBoy.
See,
NBA YoungBoy.
I'll tell you what you guys are doing right now. You're mentioning all the young artists from like the South region.
I'm not doing a South thing. I'm just what's everything in my head. Name some artists, and I'll probably say them
See,
too.
The Game.
I like NBA Youngboy.
Yeah, the game.
The Game. The Game's got some good music.
It's corny as hell, man.
Oh no, The Game's got some good music.
I didn't say he
I
hasn't,
think
he
you'll
hasn't
like
got
him.
good music.
I think you'll like
His first
a couple of
album I
the
liked.
stuff. Yeah.
And then after that, it's wibbly wobbly for me.
NBA Youngboy, I like him, but I can see why you guys won't like him. But I like him.
Good for you, Gabs.
I think he's talented. He's
You do?
I wouldn't say talented,
yeah,
but yeah.
yeah, definitely talented.
Has he got the talent of finding the beat? Because he's always a little off.
No, but it's the style of music. So for example,
I hate when they say it's a style of music.
No, it is because
I hate
I
when
see-
rappers stay on the beat.
So for
Yeah,
example,
I
right?
really hate it, you know.
No, but being on
They don't
beat.
find the pockets.
No, but being on beat isn't. There's flows that where you can be off beat, but you're on beat at the same time, and that's typical. Like that happens in hip hop. A lot of West Coast rappers were like that, where they'll do the little fast bit and go off beat and then bring it back in. So it's a style, man.
I must have mentioned that.
But in saying that, I I don't know who I wouldn't listen to.
I got one for you.
R. Kelly.
You always mention her.
Yeah.
Whitney Houston.
Whitney, yes, okay, yeah, but I still respect her.
Oh.
Like, I still believe she's one of the greatest ever.
Okay.
Probably the best vocalist ever. But
Alright.
I just don't like her music.
We can shut the front
That's
door
what
on
it
that
is.
one. Oh?
That's bullshit. That's just making me.
Yeah,
it's
I
just,
know, I mean,
that's just
No,
reminding
it's
me
just
that-
the music part I don't like.
it's
But
scabs.
you gotta know how to respect the talent, and that's the important part. If I didn't respect the talent, then that's disrespectful.
Well, the people I named, I don't respect them.
Oh, you don't respect their talent level?
There's not talent to me.
Mark, man, it's not
I
that
know
easy,
J. Cole is
man.
talented. I just can't get into him.
The thing is, I understand that.
I don't know why. I've heard him on some things where it's like, okay, I respect your talent. You have talent. I just,
You're not buying it.
the music isn't,
Grabbing you.
no.
There's nothing wrong with that, though.
These days, it's having an opinion is saying, fuck me, innit? Or, no, fuck them completely, as opposed to, no, I just don't like that or that particular album, or you know what I mean?
I don't like what you're serving.
It's very difficult to be able to give an opinion and not have it taken as, oh well, I'm
Hate.
just saying fuck you and the hole you came from and your whole household, when really I've just said I thought your album was mid. Wow, where did can I not have an
I think
opinion?
now that because everyone has an opinion and voices it, and then you have the fan people, and then you have the people who class as haters, and then if you're a certain age, you're classed as old heads. Like, it's just
But the old heads part, yeah. One thing I will say about that is, remember when you were young and you would listen to grime music, and your parents would, and you still listen to it now, and your parents would walk in and say, "What is this racket?" I know my mum used to do it.
yeah.
Right?
Yeah,
now, it doesn't
we're-
mean it's not good music.
No,
it
we
means
had ours was jungle and garage.
exactly right.
What's
Now,
that
it doesn't
noise?
mean it's not good music. It just means that their ears aren't tuned to understand it. So when people say the whole old head thing, sometimes it's like, I listen to music from like,
No, but young people say old heads as like a wannabe diss. Like the fact of life is not trying to get old.
it's not this because
No,
everyone's trying
trust
to
me,
get
I
old.
see it on Twitter.
Yeah, it's
every
weird.
time.
It's weird. I see.
the old,
Yeah,
the
Oh,
old
you're an
head
old
term.
head. You're dusty old head. I'm like,
The
yeah,
old-
but everyone's
the
going to
old
be
head-
old unless
the
you want to die early.
Yeah,
It
like,
relates
it don't make sense.
that
yeah.
old head term, it sort of relates to, you know, you lot did what you did, whatever you did it,
Someone
whatever, we're now doing our thing. Which
Someone-
is, and that's
someone
fine, but it's the pass down of respect,
Of
which
respect.
just seems to be missing.
Someone
there's
called me.
none.
Someone called me an uncle the other day, and they said, "Yeah, you're uncle," like as a joke. And I was like, and I said to this person, "You know what's so interesting?" I said to this person, I said, "You know what's so
Fuck
interesting?
you.
You know, my generation, my age group, right? My age right now, we're the ones that's influencing the music industry more than anyone else. We're the ones that's influencing the culture more than anyone else. The late 20s, early 30-year-olds to early 40s. Your generation's trying to be like us. So
they don't see it that way,
fine then. They're like, if that's what, like, your favorite rappers are our age. Like Nicki Minaj is in her 40s. So if cool, if I'm an old head, fine, okay. You're influenced by Nicki Minaj, a lot of these girls, and she's in her 40s.
yeah,
Rihanna's in her 30s.
yeah.
Cardi B's in her 30s. So it's like what you're listening to.
Kendrick, Drake, they're
Yeah,
all in their 30s.
yeah, all in their 30s. Like, so yeah, man.
It's funny.
It's interesting. It's interesting. Yeah, that old head stuff, and yeah, it's interesting.
You said J. Cole, right?
J. Cole,
I wouldn't say. I
R.
mean,
Kelly, I'm saying it again.
yeah.
You're saying you never got into R. Kelly, or you can't listen to him now?
Can't listen to him now. Couldn't listen.
I
to
can't
him
listen.
before.
I can't listen to him now. I used to listen to him.
I couldn't even say I listened to him before.
I didn't. I only liked him from after 12 Play.
Okay.
But yeah, that's a different kettle of fish. But
That's a
even
good question.
even like I don't dislike him. I just can't take a whole album of Lil Wayne. It's his voice. It just.
I can see that.
But when he's rapping without the effects and stuff, I'm like, go, like yeah,
Like that's like feature Wayne.
yeah.
Feature Wayne is different to album Wayne. and like because then that's a whole song of Wheezy.
Because then he just sounds like sometimes he's just verbal diarrhea. I'm just like, shut up, man.
Did that verse again?
No. It's just like, shut up, man. It just irritates me, man. But I do rate him.
Do you think Lil Wayne's verse was needed on Juvenile Back That Arsehole? Because I think it was.
I don't remember his verse.
No. It wasn't
you
a
remember
verse.
it was needed. It was needed.
It was just
inclusion.
needed.
Yeah, it was needed.
It was inclusion.
Yeah, no.
I don't remember his verse on it.
After
you back it up, there's what? Jab it like it's hot. Why would he? It was needed. It was needed. It was definitely needed.
It was needed for the streets, yeah?
Yeah, no, it was. It was needed.
Oh.
So, I love that bit.
You backed him up.
No, it was needed. No, it was needed though. It was needed.
I got artists.
I ain't heard that for a minute.
I got artists. Big Sean.
I like Big Sean.
I can't stand him.
And he is good lyrically. So I think you would like him in terms of lyrics.
wait.
I've listened to all his
You don't
albums.
think he's good lyrically?
I like bits. Like when I say
Okay,
bits,
but you can
So
see he's
can you
talented
agree he's
though, right?
lyrical?
You won't say he's not talented.
lyrical.
No, can you agree?
Of course he's lyrical. Big Sean can rap.
He can rap then.
Big Sean can rap.
You can't say Big
here's the
Sean's not
thing.
lyrical,
Mark, I
man.
get
Don't
it.
do
I
that.
get it.
He can rap.
You don't like his music, but you know he's talented. You agree that
I said
he's
he can
talented.
rap.
Okay. That's what it is.
But not
Because
that well.
I get defensive when people don't give Big Sean the credit. Like he is a rapper. Like he
Man,
can stand with rappers.
He made a song
like,
called Wobble, man. Nah.
What? Yeah,
He had lyrics,
yeah.
though.
What lyrics? Wobble, wobble, wobble.
No, I'm stacking my paper. My wallet looks like a Bible. What? Hold on a minute. He had a couple bars. Like,
No, the thing is, yeah, he's got bars. I just don't like his delivery.
Damn.
okay, fine, and I could take that. I could. Yeah.
All right, did he?
No, I'm just saying, innit? Because I respect your music opinion. I know you know good music, so I'm like, all right, cool. You gotta respect the talent. Like, you might not like the music, but the talent.
Yeah,
is talented.
But
I
here's
respect his talent. I respect
here's
the
an
fact he can
opinion
rap.
that sometimes my friends will argue with me about.
Yeah.
I love Jay Dilla as a producer and a rapper. I would listen to Jay Dilla more than I listen to Kanye, and that's me personally.
Yeah.
Some people get offended by that.
They can't though, because Jay Dilla's a great. So they can't. It's not like you're saying you would rather listen to Sexy Red than Kanye. Like, it's not.
Yeah.
You're talking about one of the greatest to ever do it.
I
if
love
not arguably
I love
the greatest
early Kanye.
producer and a good rapper.
I love early Kanye.
Jay Dilla is in that realm of he's your favorite producer's favorite.
There you go.
He's one of the goats. You got yeah.
Everyone who's let's say been fire in the last 10, 15 years has Jay Dilla in their upper echelon of producers. And the things that he's done and the music that he spawned, that you hear something, you're like, that sounds like a Dilla beat.
Yeah.
To be able to say that,
Crazy.
that's it. That's insane. That's like when Timbaland was doing that Aaliyah Genuine stuff back in the
That
day.
was
And then
Timbaland
everything sounded like a Timbaland beat.
Yeah, but it sounded, but you just knew it was.
You knew
Timbaland.
it wasn't, but it had Timbaland vibes to it that you were like, oh, that sounds like a Timbaland. But see, where's that? Where's that producer now who's got something that no one else makes, and it's just his, and as soon as you hear it, you know that's his beat. He hasn't got to start his beat with this MC on the track.
London on the track.
No, he ain't got to do nothing like that. As soon as you hear a snap or a snare, you know who's produced that.
I know what you mean, but then is that a fact that because we've been on this earth for longer,
Yeah.
we've heard a lot. It could be a bit of that.
You could say, okay.
But I do feel some beats are just lazy now, and some sampling is just literally just ripping off the original.
You know why beats are lazy though? You've got like applications.
Streaming hasn't helped.
Streaming doesn't help, but then you've got applications where you could download drum patterns.
Yeah.
And download like sample packs. So,
AI.
like the melody, and all that kind
AI
of stuff.
can just make a tune for you.
So that's, yeah.
It's just access. It's just mad access, which is just changing everything. And
back then when they used to break down samples, it used to be like 1 bar, like
Yeah.
1 second, 1 bar. Like now you could just do a whole 8 and loop it, and it's much easier now. So yeah,
Yes. Some so-called beats I've heard ain't even got bloody drums on it.
yeah, yeah.
That was a lot of Griselda though.
Listen, no.
But
They-
but-
they-
but-
slap.
they deserve-
That did slap.
they
You need
deserve
to
a
know
lot of
how
credit
you
for doing
need to
that.
know how to rap on a beat with no
drums.
Then you're talented. Like them man can rap. I was in the car the other day with my boy and Styles P was going in, and there was no drums.
no
I
drums.
said nah, he's one of the guys. I said nope. It can only be them lot. It can only be
that boy talented.
there's
That
a
boy
certain
talented.
elk. There's a certain
To
elk.
keep you
So, yeah.
engaged.
Yeah, there's a certain elk.
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah,
100%.
That's New York type.
Yeah.
Certain
Oh,
elk.
let me hear what
Yeah.
he's saying, because
Yeah.
he's saying
He's
something.
talking.
He's saying
yeah.
The
something.
drums here, people. Or Ghostface, where he would just rhyme over.
Ghost.
There'd
Just a loop.
There'd just be a soul
just
song
be
playing in the
rapping over it,
background
yep.
with the people actually singing on
Yeah.
it, and he's rapping over
That
it.
used to put me off because I'm listening to what they're singing. I'm just like, yeah, but Ghost.
Action, I see Action Bronson tries to do that
Oh
now.
my God.
He's Ghost influenced. Like,
Yeah,
it
because
sounds
a
pretty
lot
much
of the
like
beats
him.
done by Alchemist as well.
Yeah.
And Alchemist has that type
does a
of
lot
sound.
of. He's very good at the sampling and that. Yeah.
Yeah, I do like Alchemist beats. I can't lie.
Nah, he's
And
good.
Hit Boy, with some of his beats.
Yeah, no, he's good as well.
But that's where it starts to dilute into that frame of not knowing who's produced what and things
A lot of things sounding the same.
sounding the same. And
It just feels like they've gone to the same studio. It's like, oh, Thing was here. All right, let me.
But you know,
let me just,
he left
you know,
his
you know,
drums on
you know,
there.
it's-
he left his drums on here.
you know, it's A&R's destroying the music industry because they're
say A&R?
A&R's.
Are there still A&Rs?
Yeah, of course. Like A&R's had a meeting with like two had a meeting with my artist the other day. Like A&R's, because what they do is they scout. They say they scout talent, but nowadays you're not scouting talent. You're scouting popularity,
That's
right?
that's
and
the
then
issue.
on top of scouting popularity, you're scouting what to you as talent is what the majority of people are doing. Because A&Rs aren't necessarily music experts.
No.
They're employees, right? It's not like they have an extensive background in music. They care about the art. Not necessarily, no. They're just employees. It's a job, right? So, okay, cool. We want you to go out and look for an artist. What am I going to do? In the UK, if I'm an A&R, I'm going to go look for all the drill artists. Because drill is the sound that everyone loves right now.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to go for the most popular person or those that are popular with a following. And I don't care how bad they are. I'm bringing them to the label. I'm inviting them in for meetings like, yo, listen, we're keeping an eye on you.
It's not only
But
that,
that's
they're
just-
looking at their engagement
Exactly,
online and stuff
yeah,
like that.
exactly.
It's marketable, isn't it? What you can
Exactly,
market.
what you can market, and that's literally it. Like, it's literally what you can market rather than actual talent, which is sad, which is real sad.
But do you think that A&Rs now still do or have that relationship with the artist like they used to?
No, they don't. Because now the reason why they don't is because back in the day it wasn't that easy to make music. It wasn't that cheap. And not everyone had access to a studio. Nowadays you've got pirate studios that would let anyone in. You know, anyone can become an artist. You can buy any type of microphone set, any studio set, and become an
You can
artist.
do
So-
an album in your yard.
So A&Rs can't keep up with individual artists like that because there's so many of them. Whereas back in the day, an A&R might be like, okay, cool, we're looking at TLC. Okay, cool. Call up Chili. Like, can I come into one of your studio sessions to call? There's that relationship building. There's that interaction. Nowadays, you've got your social media with so many artists.
Why
you
don't
can't
I
do
need
that.
to talk to you? Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, why? I'm popping.
Yeah.
I'm popping without you. Like,
Exactly. Like, and it's one of those things where, yeah, man, it's just not the same, man.
I always tell like up and coming artists or like people that I know as artists, like try and do as much things as you can by like if you can learn to play an instrument or learn to produce or something like that, like qualities like that go a long way. Especially like writing. If you can write, trust me, it is.
They'll put you in different rooms.
Yeah.
Yep. Writing is very, very
Oh
important.
my god,
So important.
engineering. If you can
Yeah.
engineer,
Sound engineering.
holy shit.
Because you make money first. Like, you make money first as the sound engineer.
Yeah,
You-
because
Yes.
what
Yeah.
the artist, sir,
Yeah.
he's an engineer. He started as an engineer.
and you kind of you get to understand the technical side. Producers,
Yeah, because
use
because like I always rate Dr. Dre for this. His sound is you hear every single
Yeah.
thing. He is so such a perfectionist when it comes to that.
Yep.
He's extremely meticulous, and the thing is, you can hear it when you hear one of his songs.
Crisp.
Every instrument when it knocks is clear as
This
day.
day.
So you get why he's got the reputation he has of things just taking 10 years to come out and him taking so long to do songs and things like that. But he's meticulous with it.
Very. Are you guys? I would recommend to watch the Tupac documentary, Dear Mama. No, trust me, it is really, really good.
Yeah.
I thought I knew everything, but nah, this one has some new gems.
And that's the thing, so because I feel like I know, like I feel like I know.
This is more about the mum, like the history of Black Panthers and stuff like that. It goes into that, and I was very intrigued by it.
Okay.
So it's on Disney Plus, and they talk to his aunt. They talk to like family relatives and stuff like that. It's not just like
I prefer that.
It's not just fans.
To,
it's proper people. So
yeah,
it was really good.
I'm a history bug in
There's
that respect, so that would be interesting.
And I think I forwarded it to both of you. We've spoke about it. The Little Brother documentary on YouTube. I forwarded it to you. I sent it by text. That was amazing.
That was so good. If you haven't seen,
or if you don't know about Little Brother,
the Little Brother documentary on YouTube, take it's about what hour and a half,
yeah,
something like that. Just take the time out to just watch these quote unquote old heads,
legends,
absolute bar you down MCs in their 40s who are still killing it. If you're not a Little Brother fan,
or if you don't even know about them,
yeah,
it's definitely
watch
interesting.
It. Really, really, really.
Ninth
really.
Wonder, Fonte, big rapper,
Rapper Big Pooh.
Yeah, and he's a artist manager now. He manages artists.
I think it was really good from an aspect of men.
Yeah,
Men.
It's definitely a journey.
Men and relationships. Wow, it was very insightful in that respect of tools of how to deal with conflict, friendships, relationships, business. I didn't know that Fonte was one of the little kids in The Color Purple.
Yeah, I was like, what? He was what?
Listen, if you don't know who Fonte Coleman is, he's the person who taught Drake how to do what Drake does.
Thank you.
Yeah? Without Fonte, there is no Drake.
And I thought it was clever they'd put Drake in the beginning.
Yeah, all you young whippersnappers, recognize, do your research.
He's a better singer than Drake.
You want to find somebody who can sing and rap better than Drake? Fonte.
Amen to that. One more music question. Because we love to talk about music on this pod. What song would you recommend to someone who is seeking a strong, uplifting message?
Sounds of Blackness, Optimistic.
Ooh. As long as you live.
You slag. That was mine.
I listened to that all the way through lockdown. All the way through lockdown.
That is such a...
That plays in my head rent free.
Yeah, sometimes I don't even have to play that song because
All the
it's
time.
it's there. One of mine is Music Soul Child, You'll Be Alright.
You're an idiot.
I love the lyrics of
Fuck
that.
both of you, because I've got nothing.
You got nothing? You got nothing, dog?
Fuck both of you, because you took my number one and my number two. Shit. I was listening to both of those just the other day. Oh. Oh, all right. It's a toss-up between...
Isn't that a Tupac track?
It's a... Toss it up. Oh, I hate that song.
Me too.
It was ugly. That was Machiavelli.
Yeah, that was Machiavelli.
It's a toss-up between Man in the Mirror
Ooh.
or You Will Know by Black Men United.
Wow.
From Jason's lyric.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
That song will give you goosebumps if you're going through some hard times.
How important for you?
I'm gonna reach out to Welcome to the Culture.
How important for you is
Playlist.
music with a message? Or depends on how they try and get to that message.
Sometimes I want to hear the ignorant stuff.
I get that.
Sometimes I really want
It's
to hear
mood
the-
music,
yeah.
as you put it. Like sometimes you're not in the mood to listen to something with a message.
Yeah.
And other times you want to hear.
Sometimes I want to be in the rental car with the cocaine.
Sometimes I want
The
it.
blue and whites are behind me.
Because
and
it's
I'm
like- it's like-
sometimes I want him in the car with
It's
the
like-
with the blicker.
with the blicky
Because
on
it's like
me.
Pusha T
Yo, I
raps
keep
about
sticks.
a specific thing in
Yeah.
almost every song, right?
But I could.
But
That's gym
Pusha
music
T,
for
you
me.
Can't, yeah, like you can't not like Pusha.
Yeah.
You get it? So it's yeah, nah, it's
But sometimes I do want to listen to old school. I want to listen to MJ. I want to have memories of,
yeah.
old music. Sometimes I want slow jam. Sometimes I want mix up, upbeat, nerd. I want Pharrell. I want, I like so much things that I know what I'm going to for what.
And sometimes with music, you have a memory of certain tunes. Like you could have been out that time, or when you was outside like that, or when
Yeah.
you went to like when me and you went to the Choice FM weekend, or like things like that.
God.
Yeah.
Oh my
Like
God,
you have
that's so
memories
good.
of certain tunes when you was how you was dancing, like the dance move that was in
Yeah.
the time. Like music is such a
Yeah, it's
like
that,
I
yeah.
imagine a world where you can't listen to music.
It's crazy. Yeah, like it can't run. It can't run. It can't run. There is
Like
no
the amount
way.
of friendships you make.
Yeah, based off music. Like yeah. You can't run. Yeah,
It's crazy.
music is the icebreaker a lot of the time.
Music,
Like, when you think about
sports,
it.
like
Yep.
you have certain things that will just introduce you to certain things, and when you meet people who have the same or similar likes, and you just like, rah, you like, rah. I remember I went to a Gets concert by myself, end up chilling with a couple of mans there because we was busting up the lyrics.
The same,
It was just like cool. It was just like we were both busting up the lyrics. It was crazy though. I loved it.
Well, our friend always tells a story about like when in uni he was a foreign student, so he's come into the kitchen in the halls we live in, and he was listening to Joey Badass album 1999, which is like
okay.
his most legendary tape, like his
Yeah,
iconic tape. So he was listening to it, but at the time, I didn't know many people that was listening to Joey Badass. So I was like, yo, that, yeah. And we was talking because of that, and he was like, yeah, that's how I met you. He was like, if you didn't do that, I was considering
have-
going
yeah.
to another uni, like because he was like, he was telling his mum that
He didn't fit in, or
he's not fitting in, like people aren't as friendly here, or going to another uni or moving halls, or 'cause he was telling his mum like he doesn't like the area, like people aren't as friendly, and obviously where he's come from, America, he was like, yeah man, like it was when you said that to me, I was like, alright, so there's people of culture here.
Yeah, I'm about.
Yeah,
Yeah, my
there's
people are here.
Yeah. Then they'll come up to you like, yo, do you know where I can get some weed? I'm like, hey, no way,
Oh, I got you.
Don't worry, man.
I got you, dog.
It ain't only in the West Coast, so you got that. No way, we got that here as well. I don't smoke it, but we got that.
I think that was the beauty of record shops and like CD shops back then, where people used to come there, listen to music, or like some people used to stay there for hours,
Yep.
chat about music.
Or you
Yeah.
see someone picking something out and then they lift it up and you're like,
Like, no, dog.
yo, did you listen to the last album? And they're like, yeah, I really liked it. What's your favourite song? Oh, my favourite song. Now you're talking to somebody. But
Music
Randomly.
does that.
you know what I mean? You had music and music shops, they have that. And yeah, back to the original question. Music with a message. Yes. Because I like to think. Sometimes I like to think with music. Sometimes I just don't like to think with music. Sometimes I just want to hear a song that's got a certain BPM because I'm in an excited mood. Sometimes I'm like, I don't even want words in my music.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So sometimes I'm in a rock and roll, let's go, November Rain, Guns N' Roses sort of mood, and sometimes I'm in my West Side Gun, I'm wearing all the chains, and I've got my young boys. I just send my young boy out to go and do something for me. You know what I mean?
Sometimes, and it's
that music. I think, and you know what it is? I think it's because it's so far away from who I am, how I live, and what I do day to day.
Yep.
It fascinates me a little bit. That, wow, oh, you're wearing that designer with that designer and flip flops and socks, and oh, what's she doing back there? Oh, what's coming in the rental car? Where did you put it in the rental car? It's just so exciting. You know,
It's like I can't remember what actress it was, but she was on, was it the Ellen DeGeneres show, and she did a verse to MOP Anti Up.
Oh,
She was rapping the whole verse. And everyone was like, "Oh my days, why is like?" Because she was like a white woman. Everyone was
I
like,
saw
"Oh my
Leo
God."
DiCaprio rapping
she
along
had
to
to,
some serious hip hop music
that's what-
for his birthday.
But that's what, like, the people in my workplace as well. It's like some of the white boys in my workplace. They'll be like, yeah, because I remember I was talking to one of them, and he was like, yeah, my favorite group is the Ghetto Boys. Like, so that's all like Scarface and them.
Yeah.
Like, raw. But you will be surprised at who listens to what music.
I always find it interesting people's introduction to certain artists. Like
yeah.
how it came. Like I know me and like before blatantly I used to listen to pop. That's all I knew.
Yeah,
and
but
then my
then
uncle came back from Canada, introduced me to Bobby Brown, My Prerogative, and I was hooked.
And you said, yeah.
I was hooked. And then I kept on seeing this name Teddy Riley come up. I was like, who is this dude?
that?
So anything that Teddy Riley done,
because you read credits.
I
And
read
you
credits.
You opened the tape, and
Yep.
you opened the record, and you read the credits.
So
you saw
anything
who
he was
produced
on, I was on it.
You saw who played the drums. You saw who played cymbals. You saw who played the fucking triangle.
Yeah.
You
Owning a CD
remembered
back
that name.
Yeah.
Owning a CD back then was
You
like,
open it up
it's
and
my CD.
credits.
Yeah, this is mine.
This is mine.
Yeah.
All mine.
Nobody else's.
I bought this.
Yeah.
I went to
borrow-
H&V.
Can I borrow this? No, my brother.
Oh, gee. Do you
You
remember?
guys to get your own.
I remember an ex-girlfriend, well, she was my girlfriend at the time. She borrowed my Brandy album. Did she bring it back?
Oh,
First
I was
album.
Sweet. Yeah, that's
First one.
Yeah,
No,
yeah, yeah.
Full Moon. I was vexed.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Not-
yeah,
I was
yeah, yeah,
vexed.
yeah. That's
Not-
grounds for. No, I'm not gonna say what I'm about to say. But yeah, call in it. I'm not gonna say that because I'll get cancelled. Even though I'm off the camera, I was about to say something mad. I was about to say something crazy.
Yo,
After we broke up, in my head I was like,
don't touch
can
a
you,
man's full moon, innit?
can I?
Can I get that back?
Yeah.
Don't touch a
At
man's full.
least?
Oh my god, you'd ask for it back.
I wanted to ask for it back, you know. I was like, can
No, you can't touch a man's full moon. That's disrespect.
that sounds so wrong.
Oh man.
Okay, well, I think we are. How long has it been?
I don't know, you know.
I don't know either.
Yeah, we've just been.
But yeah,
But yeah, this has been Different Strokes podcast with myself, Drinks. To my left, I have.
Mr. O, this has been a mad one, but I like it.
And to my right, I have.
Gabriel.
This was episode 177. You can find all our information on the links on YouTube,
Reese's favourite.
on Spotify, SoundCloud. I keep forgetting we're on Apple Podcast. I don't know that listens to an Apple Podcast. I'm just like, Spotify is there, isn't it? Like
Spotify, YouTube.
basically all the
iHeart,
digital
we're about.
streaming platforms. So I want to say thanks for the love, and I did look at the wrapped up, and I saw a lot of people from the States that started to listen to us, and obviously from the UK. I just want to say a big thank you from all of us for keeping locked, keeping tuned. I've seen some people's little comments on the Spotify thing. I want to send a big shout out to my boy Troy, who every episode he will voice note me and be like, "Nah, I can't believe you not said that, you know, blah blah. You better shout me out, you know." So yeah, that's a shout out for you. But we'll see.
Yeah. I was just sitting here thinking, you know what? For all the listeners, the watchers, all of you lot, appreciate you lot so much. I don't know when or how, but somehow I'm gonna do a giveaway for this Christmas.
Ooh.
Just to say thank you, because there's been a lot of people. I do get messages from people who are like, "Yo, you're funny," or yeah, "Kay's funny," or yeah, "Reese talks a lot." You know what I mean? What is it this week? Is it drinks? Is it D? What is it? You know?
I'm bringing back.
So, yeah.
I'm bringing back Big D.
Oh, well, you keep that. You keep that with Gabriel's joint. Yeah,
Or Full Moon.
I'm gonna figure some giveaway out this Christmas. So if you're listening, if you watch, we appreciate you. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. and milk's alright sometimes.
The milk's gone bad.
Milk's alright sometimes.
Oh, no.
Gab disagrees.
Milk's alright sometimes.
What, full fat milk?
Oh,
Like, it has to be full
like
fat.
Melissa McCarthy.
She's
Who?
bad.
Oh, I'd.
Going on from that, yeah. You know who done it for me? Back then, when she first came on the scene.
Topanga.
Besides her,
6.
Cameron Diaz. When she was in The Mask.
Oh, wow.
And
That
that
was
dress.
that was like a young Jennifer Aniston.
I was like, God
Ooh, yeah.
damn. The milk was alright.
I don't know about the milk giant, man.
We didn't say the milk joint, okay? We're not talking about your joint.
You know the one that I see like American people pick up like Jennifer Aniston and that. I'm like, I don't know about that, man.
She had shape back in the day. She had a bit of shape.
Can't really do no ones there, man.
She had a bit of shape.
Got to kind of stay
Well,
away
no.
from that.
No.
A little bit.
No.
You had to watch Friends as much as
I did watch
to
Friends.
see it. No, as much as I did to see.
I did watch
I'll
Friends.
tell you the episode. Exactly.
Did the
It's
camera,
that bad.
did the
No,
camera
I'll tell
zoom
you
in
the
on
episode.
something?
Oh wait, we're still going, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
I'll tell you the episode. Yeah. It was the one. It was
This is
the
the
one
outro.
Where, it was the one where Ross had the speech, and then they were all in the apartment and wouldn't go, and then Rachel puts the drip. Anyway, yeah. Anyway, so
No. Actually, I'll give you props on her. No, wait, sorry, people. I'll give you props on her because in what's that? Horrible Bosses. God damn.
well, Aniston.
Yeah. Hey, she got kinky, boy.
Who was the best looking girl in Girlfriends? Go on. Who was your pick?
oh, Jill.
Which one was Jill? Without the faces, I don't know.
There was one in the 50 Cent video. Laughing straight to the bank.
Jill Marie Jones.
Don't know who it was. But
Ah.
she was,
Bring my picture.
Jill.
Show me a picture.
Jones.
Why girlfriends?
Because there were 3 of them.
Because yeah.
Did Hillary do it for you?
Yes, that was my number one. That's my number one.
But
Karen Parsons, my number one. She's literally my phone.
She's on your phone?
Wallpaper for years. It's only just changed.
Right.
Just because I got a new phone, but it's gonna go back. It might even be it now. No, it's not. It's gonna go back.
Right.
But that's what I said about humor.
Stalker.
Me being attracted to humor.
Stalker.
She was funny. Like,
Ooh, look at them lips. Sorry. We're signing out.
On that note, yeah.
Them lips be lipsing.